Now, part two. Now, y'all see, I was just walking and y'all heard the train horn. I was talking about that subject and the bird went off. And I said, and the bird stopped. And then the train horn. The train horn always go off when you talk about spiritual things and exposing real shit. Some people call it the ghost train. For some odd reason, the train horns always go off when you're exposing real shit. That's why I used to call it the ghost train. The train always goes off when you talk about real subjects. You always hear the train horns. The universe is always synchronized at a certain time. You can say certain things, and certain things happens if you pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention. That's why my enemies can never creep me, because I be knowing. The bird go off. You feel me? You couldn't creep me if you wanted to. I'm too attuned. It's hard for any man or woman to creep a psychic. You really didn't creep the psychic. I'm a person let you think you creep the psychic. You didn't creep the psychic. Because I call out everything people do before they do it. Even my own family. I just play dumb to my family and I just let them think I don't see shit they do. Every time they speak on my name, I have a psychic vision. Every time an enemy speak on my name, I have a vision. You always see me stand off the space because I be having a vision of your next move. They be thinking I'm playing when I say this. I'm so serious. That's like coming to a pastor and you stand before the pastor and he just smiling, looking at you. He's smiling because he waiting to hear what lie you about to tell. What is you about to say? He already got the response to your answer. He's just waiting on you to say what you got to say. Everybody is not a pastor. Everybody don't get messages. That's just like people who tarot read. Everybody don't walk with God. So many people not even tarot card readers. Anybody can read cards. Don't you play spades? Anybody can read cards. Don't you play spades? Don't you play top? Don't you play poker? Anybody can play cards. So anybody can play with some tarot cards and claim they're a reader and be fake. When you touch them cards, you see visions. But a real reader don't have to touch cards. I don't have to flip cards. I'm a real psychic. Tarot cards, to me, is for beginners. That's for rookies. They're trying to get an understanding, so they flipping cards. The universe works in synchronized codes, if you understand. Why you think the Matrix was always the intro of the Matrix? Every time you see the Matrix change, it was codes. The sequence. Life is like a pattern. If you pay attention, you realize people move in a pattern. And if you sit back and observe and watch people, you see patterns of what they do. It's easy to watch a person for, maybe I give you 5 days. Watch a person for 5 days and you'll pick up their pattern of how they move. Now there's going to be 1% of people that doesn't move in a pattern. They will move like this in a couple of days and then they switch it up. But if you still pay attention, that's a pattern. You might see me outside all night. I might be outside all night this day, but I might not be outside for the rest of the day. It's a pattern. But what happens when a person switch up that pattern? You feel me? If you pay attention, people move certain ways. And some people move in patterns. Everybody move in a pattern. So life is like a pattern. You just pay attention to signs. Every man and woman, whether they walk with God or they walk with the devil, receive signs from the universe. It's up to you to know it. You wouldn't got stopped by that police officer if you paid attention to the signs. You kept seeing too many police cars ride past you, but yet you still did the wrong. It was a sign. You know, signs and synchronicities. I got it on film. I got every time I go record my videos, I got 701 videos, and every time I'm talking about spirituality, you hear the train horns start off in the beginning of my video, or it's always to the end of my videos. It don't matter if I'm recording 1 in the afternoon. It don't matter if I'm recording 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3. Whenever I choose to record during my day, the train horns always go off when I'm talking about spirituality. Signs and synchronicities. I just random pick times to record, y'all. God is real. The impossible is possible. Because everything started with a thought. And there's nothing new under the sun. All this technology these people coming up with, man, we been had this. We had this in Egyptian days. Because in Egyptian days, everything was advanced. Let's be real. Let's be real. There's that new under the sun. But with that being said, this the one and only T-5 kid.